or mobile. Take Fox Sports 1350 with you using iHeartRadio. It's the IE's home for sports. KPWK AM 1350, Riverside, San Bernardino, an iHeartRadio station.
What's up, world? This is your favorite comic, Tony Rock. And you're checking out Fox Sports. We are Fox Sports.
Jungle Love.
Yes, we are out. Live in the iHeartRadio studios is IE Sportsnet, protected by the Riverside Sheriff's Association. It's IE Sportsnet, live on Fox Sports AM 1350. I am your host, Eternal.
And I am the one and only Coach B. You know, when it comes to Inland Empire Sports, the conversation starts and stops here, live on Fox Sports 1350. I know Gunner is in the background probably thinking, what are they talking about? Jungle Love is playing. I know he's like, what are they talking about?
Now you really sent him over here. That's more, that would, I guess.
That's the time. Not Morris Day. It's the time.
Well, Morris. Oh, okay.
Come on.
All right.
Yeah. Morris Day was the lead singer.
All right. You're right. Correct. All right.
But it's kind of like, it should have been Morris Day in the time, kind of like it should be Coach B and IE Sports. So I get what you're saying, man. but I'm excited. Yes. As I digress. When we first started this journey 5 years ago,
yes, sir.
The actual first sports organization or outfits we ever got a chance to cover was this very team here, was the Ontario Fury. So we've had a chance to watch this team grow from conception to the dominance they are now. And you can see the stadium. The stadium is packed up.
Yeah.
I mean, they are doing some really, really good things. So with no further ado, we're excited. We have the Ontario Fury in studio with us here on Fox Sports 1350. I love it because, we share a building because, I work for your Agua Caliente Clippers of Ontario. So we share a stadium, you know what I mean? Well, so we're like roommates.
He said it's kind of like both ours.
Yeah. We like roommates.
They're looking at you like, yeah. but please, sir, just go ahead and have you introduce yourself. First, introduce yourself to the Fox Sports Radio audience, if you don't mind, please. Oh, no, go ahead, grab that mic, man. It's your world. There we go. We got insurance. We paid it.
My name's Jimmy. I'm the head coach of the Ontario Fury.
Fantastic. Go ahead.
I'm Andy Reyes, and I've been on the team for 4 seasons now.
Okay.
My name is Marcus Jordan. I've been on the team for 2 years now.
Fantastic. Now,
and is your number 23?
No,
23.
Now, Coach, I'll ask you, talk to us about the kind of growth that you've seen with this team. Obviously, we talked about we've seen the team kind of grow, but talk about the growth you've seen with the team and what has it been for you in particular?
Yeah, I think the guys are growing every game. The season's been very good to us. We've had a lot of injuries, but the guys have grown mentally and physically to where now we're starting to pick up wins in the late quarters. Where in the first part of the season we were dropping those, and we've been able to add players that are veteran players in this league to help our good local talent.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a good quality side, and I hope that the fans come out and watch them play.
Fantastic. Now, explain to our audience the different dynamic between the soccer you guys play and maybe what the soccer that folks are familiar with.
Meaning indoor soccer.
Indoor soccer. That's what I'm talking about. Excuse me.
Indoor soccer is a different beast.
Yes.
It's very, very fast-paced. Yes. The ball is always moving.
Right.
It's always in play. There's lots of goals, lots of shots. It's 6-on-6. 5 field players and the keeper, free subs. So it's very based on the American fan where the ball is always on goal, fast paced, changing lines, changing players. The tempo is high energy, and it's a fun thing to bring your family out and watch.
And one thing that's interesting, Coach, is you're the head coach of the team. Now, I know when they started, they had this coach that was there that was a player and the coach. I think his name was Bernie, right?
That's right. Yeah, that's right. He's now the GM president. That's right.
How's everything going with that? What is it like? Because he's like, does he ever tell you, well, I would do this or I would do that?
Yeah, he's a mentor.
There you go.
Mentor. I mean, he is a genius. He knows the game through and through. He played it for 20 years.
Right.
So I lean on him for a lot of stuff, for advice, for the X's and O's of certain things, and he walks me through stuff and helps me. So I'm learning every single day, as these players are, and our relationship is very, very good.
Right.
For the betterment of the players and the organization.
Right, and I take my hat off because I watch them on social media and I see what they do. They do a lot in the community.
Yeah,
the reading programs and so forth. So we got some players.
Yes. So let's get these players on real quick. So now, please, let's have you introduce yourself one more time to the Fox Sports Radio audience.
This is Andy Reyes, number 14, and I've been on the team for 4 seasons.
So now, Mr. Reyes, now I'll ask you the same thing. Talk to us about just the game, because I know Coach talked about how fast the game is. But talk about, how that is for you as a player and the excitement you get out of playing in that kind of dynamic.
Well, when I first started playing, obviously I played outdoor 11v11. But in this game, you can't really get away with taking a break.
Right.
If you take a break, it goes in the back of your net.
Right.
So it's always, you have to be alert, you have to be aware, and just got to be really into the game and focus to be successful.
Right. And one thing that I want to know that's important, now I just, Eternal knows, I was walking out of my barber yesterday, got a haircut. I have half the hair I used to. And he doesn't give me a discount. So you cut your teammates' hair. Would you give me a discount?
Right. He says, I know our audience can't see it, but my man came in ready to go. I don't even know. Coach B and our hair channel, that's why we all wear hats. But my man came in your hair ready to go.
You know what I'm saying? Do you wake up with your hair looking that good? Or is that something you work at? So you cut your teammates' hair?
Yeah. Well, I started cutting my little brother's hair and kind of messing them up.
Right. He said, yo, you want to see my first project?
Right. Yeah,
I saved the good stuff for me.
Right.
And then I even actually cut my own too. So that's where I kind of practiced, and then they kind of liked it. And
I know the guys were like, hold on a second, man. How do we get our hair like that? 4-year veteran, you know what I mean?
And the one thing, when I'm looking at his bio, and I'm always worried about my height. Whenever we take pictures, I always stand people my height. I don't stand with taller people.
We won't even get into detail.
I mean, my wife is 5 feet tall. You know what I mean? But you said, so due to your height, you work harder.
Yeah, because you see, I'm 5'4".
Uh-huh.
Everybody, American soccer wants top players.
Right.
So I have to do something else that sets me apart, and that's usually not getting tired.
Right. I got you. And that's the problem I had, because using an American basketball when I played, they wanted people with talent. And I just didn't have
the talent.
I did not have talent.
All right, so thank you so much, man. We appreciate you coming in, Mr. Reyes.
Yeah, no problem.
Fantastic.
Let's see Mr. Jordan.
So please introduce yourself again to the Fox Sports Radio audience, please.
My name is Marcus Jordan, number 3, not 23.
All right.
Been on the team for 2 years now.
No doubt about it. Now, I'll ask you the same question. Now, what has it been for you in terms of what can you explain to our audience about the difference between that 11-man versus the 6-man soccer you guys play?
Well, it's kind of the same thing that Andy said. It's really just the pace of the game. You have to be mentally focused, literally from the start of your shift to the end of your shift. And if you're not, then you're gonna get punished, even for like a split second. If you look away, you ball watch, anything like that, then players are just gonna punish you like that.
And as a coaching thing, so are you guys? I mean, how is it in terms of how you guys prepare for teams? Are you guys watching film, or how is that preparation when you guys are practicing for another team?
Well, Jimmy does a lot of film work. We watch film as well, kind of on our own, and then we implement his game plan throughout the week. So we'll work on our build-up play, our pressing, stuff like that. And throughout the whole week, Jimmy's just giving us ideas of what we want to do and how we want to play against certain teams and certain players.
Fantastic.
Now, I got a challenge. Now, I don't know if we need to do this at the mid-court for the Agua Caliente Clippers, if we need to do this at the midfield for the Ontario Fury.
Okay.
But one of my favorite shows in the 90s was The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Okay.
And Mr. Jordan says that he can do the Carlton. So if he wants to battle me, so let Bernie know if he wants to battle me. That was my dance. So if he wants to battle me,
so I mean, because
I'm game. We can do it for charity.
He's from Downey. He used to wear the turtleneck sweatshirts and everything.
I did. How did you know I wore turtleneck? I did, man. That was my show. So we can do it for charity.
Yeah, right.
I know they have the Fury Foundation. We have the Inland Valley Classic. Hey, we can anytime you want to do the Carlton.
Right.
Let's
do it. Now, another thing I'll ask you is, why do you think the fans enjoy that kind of the Ontario Fury games? And what is it that you think it really gets them excited about coming to the matches?
I think it's just the way we play. We're an exciting team. We're young. We're fast. We like to work hard. The veteran players that we have, guys like Chris Toth and Jermaine Jones, who we just signed, they're big help. Veteran players that know the game very, very well. And they pretty much coach us on the field, so they're just an extension of Jimmy. So they give us the confidence to go and do what we need to do. And so we kind of play free when those guys are on the field.
And I would be remiss if I didn't. And Gunner, now, and I know you're the media guy, so talk to us about that. If you can come on in, you guys just had a big signing. You just had a huge addition to the team. If you can give us a little bit about that and how that's going to impact the team and everything.
Yeah, we actually just signed a former U.S. national team, outdoor U.S.
That's
national
huge.
team, and FIFA World Cup star Jermaine Jones.
Yes.
Who came out of retirement for us to join our team here for the stretch run. It's a massive signing for us. We were up against it a little bit. Just got a really big win at Tacoma, and we basically have 4 home games now to end our regular season. And if we can get just one more win than Tacoma, then we're in the playoffs.
Okay.
So adding Jermaine, he's a gritty player, extremely experienced. And he's already showed it in the first game at Tacoma. He scored a very nice goal that a lot of people said looked exactly like the goal in the 2014 World Cup
There he is.
against Portugal. So he's going to be a big piece for us going forward.
And now,
I want to keep Bernie happy because we got to make sure we get in the website and all that stuff.
real quick, no, what I want to say, excuse me, what I want to say is, tell our fans when the next game is, real quick, when the next match is. Excuse me.
The next one.
Yeah, thanks for asking about that. It's this coming Sunday, which is tomorrow, and it's against the El Paso Coyotes. And it's if we win this game, we're putting more pressure on Tacoma in our division to try and grab that second playoff spot. And it's at 5 p.m. and this is at Citizens Business Bank Arena in Ontario. Tickets start at $10. Head over to OntarioFury.com for more information, for tickets and all that good stuff. And our social media, we have Instagram and Twitter and Snapchat accounts. It's all at Ontario Fury.
I want to keep Bernie happy. I want to make sure we get the business out there.
Yeah, I'm about to say, no, we take care of the order of business. Again, that's at Ontario Fury. And the Fury, Fury, Ontario Fury. So, and again, that's going to be tomorrow night at the world famous, we call it the world famous Citizens Business Bank Arena. It's international now. I mean, just with the hockey, with the soccer, with the basketball. Again, tomorrow, make sure you guys come out there. Again, you said tickets start at $5. So if we bring out the family. $10.
$10.
I about to say, yeah, $10. Yeah.
He corrected that. No, sir.
I'll be accountable.
Yeah, he almost grabbed the mic from me real quick. He was like, do I need to do the show? No, but again, it's Ontario Fury. Coach, again, I want to bring Coach back on real quick. Again, Coach, thank you so much for coming out again. And please introduce yourself and again the players you brought today. Sir,
yeah, Jimmy, I'm the head coach, and I got Andy Reyes and Marcus Jordan here. 2 very good young players for us. So come out on Sunday night and watch them play.
Fantastic. Now, do the fans get a chance to interact with the players at all?
Absolutely. So we make sure we're very available to those fans. We love this local community. We want to build a strong team for them to come out and watch. And we're the only pro soccer team in the IE.
Yes, sir.
So support us.
Yes.
Support us as much as possible. Come out, be loud, and yell for these guys, and make them play harder.
There it is. Thank you so much.
And I got to say, I know we're going to go to commercial break, but I just got to say, Mr. Jordan, he's fortunate because we didn't have the Tom Jones. Is not unusual.
Oh, okay.
So he's lucky right now.
Yeah, because we were going to have the intern come in with the camera. We're going to like open a little area in the floor and just get that battle going, man.
It's like the ALS challenge. I challenge Marcus Jordan to a Carlton dance-off. So
there it is. He said, Coach says it's going to happen. There it is right there. Set the date. But
so
again,
we appreciate that.
Ontario Fury, thank you guys so much for coming in. And best of luck tomorrow night. Again, that's tomorrow night, 5 o'clock at Citizen Business Bank Arena. Ontario Fury.
Let's go ahead and do this. We appreciate that. That's good stuff. So you're listening to IE Sportsnet, protected by the Riverside Sheriff's Association with Coach B.
Andy Turner. When it comes to Inland Empire Sports, the conversation starts and stops here, live on Fox Sports 1350.
You're listening to IESportsNet.com, the Inland Empire Sports Authority.
You are tuned into the new home for IE Sportsnet every Saturday morning at 8 a.m. with Coach B.
Andy Turner. When it comes to Inland Empire Sports, the conversation starts and stops here.
On Fox Sports Radio 1350 a.m. IE Sportsnet every Saturday morning, 8 a.m.